Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found this video. Today we are wrapping up week 4 of our Unwind Upper Body Month using Barre inspired movements that you can do anywhere. You don't need any equipment, you don't need any support, and no props as well. Nothing extra is needed. Just you and your body. And I want you to know before we even start that you have got this and everything you need is already in you. So find a space, find a mat, and let's get to it. So let us come into a standing position. And we stand with our feet hip distance apart and arms by the side of the body. Together with me, can you close your eyes? And take a moment here to just notice your feet. Is your big toes touching down into the mat? And is those little toes, pinky toes, also gripping down to the mat? Ideally, you want to be able to shift the weight in between the arches of your feet. Then stand up straight and tall. Let's pull that lower belly in so that we have this long straight line as if someone has a string at the crown of the head and pulling you all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to start with a few breathing exercises to start to regulate our breath before we start the movements. Together with me, inhale through the nose. Let's pull up, lift that ribcage up. As you exhale out through the mouth, through pursed lips, release everything down. Body still straight. Again, inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Just 3 more breaths like this. Inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Last 2, deep inhale, lift your ribs up, and exhale through the mouth. 1 more last round, deep inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Coming back to your own normal rhythm of the breath. And let's start with some warm-ups on the upper body using the breath. So you can gently open the eyes and watch me. As you inhale, again, ribs come all the way up. As you exhale through the mouth, can you slowly bring the head down, round the neck. Bring your chin towards the chest. Okay, it doesn't matter if your chin doesn't touch the chest. I would like you to find that stretch at the back of the neck. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the neck. So only your neck is moving. The rest of your body is still straight and upright. 3 more breaths like this. Inhale. And exhale, round the neck, finding that stretch at the back of the neck. Bring that chin slightly closer towards the chest. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the head back to center. Next side stretch. Take an inhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Slowly and gently start to look for that tension where you're holding in your neck. Pull the left shoulder down, the lower shoulder down towards the floor. Inhale back to center. Next exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Reach the right shoulder down towards the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. As we go here, moving slow and steady, We are also trying to take this time to find where we are holding tension in the neck. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up, left ear to left shoulder. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let us just take one more round as we hold here and stay with the breath. Right ear to right shoulder, pull the left shoulder down. We just stay here, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale down, left ear to left shoulder. Let's pull the right shoulder down. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale back to center. Good. Let's come into shoulder circle, shoulder rolls. So with the breath again, inhale, can you bring the shoulders all the way up? Now I want you to draw the shoulders back, so not just coming up and down, but as you bring up, when you exhale, can you think about squeezing the shoulder blades as you bring the shoulders back? Okay, keep the torso straight as possible, not arching the spine. We're only focusing on working in the upper body. Okay, again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades as you lower down. I'm just going to turn here so you can see and watch my shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze to lower down. Okay, so imagine you're drawing very big circles with the shoulders. Good, just 2 more rounds in this direction. One more with a breath. Now can we change direction? Inhale, left. Bring the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades as you exhale, round it forward. Inhale, left. Squeeze the shoulder blades, exhale, round it forward. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time, interlace the hands. Place it behind the head or behind the neck. Okay, whichever feels more comfortable for you. I'm choosing the one just behind the neck and slightly above it. Now again, the focus is on the upper back, so try not to move the rest of your torso. Keep everything still. Same thing, long as if somebody is pulling out from the crown of the head. A string is up there to pull you up. Lift. Now with the breath, inhale. Can you bring the elbows back? Push the shoulders out. Maybe look slightly up. As you exhale, can you round the shoulders? Round the shoulders, elbow to each other. Maybe gently press into the head and chin to chest. Again, inhale. Slow movement so that you're able to find that connection with the upper back. Look up. Exhale. Elbows in. Again, inhale. Okay, again, just take your time to find that connection with the upper back. Slowly, slowly, you will start to find a bit more space. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and slowly release the hands down. Bring the hip back to center. Inhale, bring both arms up towards the ceiling. Can you look up towards the ceiling? Can you reach your fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling? Shoulders very close to the ears. Look up, reach, straighten the elbows, lift, lift, lift. Next, exhale through the mouth. Can you fold forward? Bend the knees if you need to. As you come all the way down to a forward fold, you can grab opposite elbows. If the back of your legs are feeling super stiff today, you can slowly straighten the knees, take your time, and bend the knees. Straighten and bend, and maybe sway right and left. You can also do alternate knee to bend. Whatever makes you feel good. And then for some of us who can already come into that forward fold with straight legs, just hang around here, shift the weight towards the toes and start to feel that stretch at the back of the legs. We only have 3 more breaths here. Good, and 1. Now place both palms down, so bend your knees if you need to, reach your hands down towards the floor. And we're going to set up for our high plank. So make sure your shoulders are stacked above the wrist before you step one leg out and step the other leg out. Now start to pull that lower belly in, start to squeeze your legs, engaging the legs, squeeze the butt as well. Press your hands to the mat. Don't look in between your hands, but look at the top of the mat. We're gonna hold here. Okay, do not sink your lower back like this, so pull everything in. You want a nice straight line here. We only have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly bring both knees down. We're going to come into chest press. So I'm going to show you a few options that you can take here. So the easier and most gentler option is coming in the tabletop position. Okay, so your hands are stacked under the shoulders, your knees are stacked under the hips. Okay, you can choose to tuck the toes or flatten the toes, completely up to you. And from here, now we're going to do a chest press. So we're working in the front part of our shoulder muscles, okay, to press up. You take a breath, inhale, bend the elbows slightly towards the side, not too far towards the side, just slightly diagonal towards the side. Bring the chest in between your hands. As you exhale, you're going to press all the way up. Okay, this is the first option. Second option, you're going to bring your knees further back, and this time you're going to stack the shoulders above the wrist. This is your half plank. Same thing, inhale, chest in between your hands. Don't go too low, otherwise you're not able to press up. Then for some of you, if you're feeling really strong today, you can always take the full variation of the plank as you push up. Okay, I'm going to take half plank today. So choose the option that works for you, and let's go together. Okay, take an inhale first. Bend the elbows towards the side, not too far towards the side, just diagonally, chest in between the hands. Exhale, push up. Good, that's 1. We have 7 more to go. Okay, make sure your shoulders are stacked above the wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Almost halfway there. Inhale, lower. Remember to focus on the front part of the chest muscle, okay, to push up all the way here. Last 4, let's go. Bend, smile, exhale, whew, push. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push. Last 2. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push. Whew. 1 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push. Okay, whichever variation you are in, we're just going to add on here. We're going to try to do this in 2 tempo counts. So follow me. Take an inhale. Let's lower down in 2. And let's push up into exhale. 2. Alright, let's try again. Inhale for 2. And 1. Exhale for 2. Ooh. And 1. So much more control. Inhale for 2. 1. Exhale for 2. 1. Keep holding your core in. Inhale to lower. 1. 2. Exhale. 1, 2. Halfway there. Let's keep going. Inhale. Lower. Lower. Exhale. Lift. Lift. Inhale. Lower. Lower. Exhale. Lift. Lift. Last 2. Inhale. Lower. Exhale. Lift. Woo, one more, we're almost there. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. This time, can we bend? And let's just go down halfway. Let's do little pauses. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Breathe. I'm shaking. 2 for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, excellent. Stretch out your fingertips. In this child pose variation, stretch out the arms, forehead down to the mat. Good job. Now that was not easy. At least for me, it's not easy. And breathe. I like bar-inspired movements because we go very slow and very controlled. At the same time, we also watch a lot in our alignment. This really helps us to engage the muscles much more effectively. Alright, slowly come up. Let's rotate our wrist if it's feeling uncomfortable. Thumbs in, fingers wrap. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, going to shake out the hands. Now for the next sequence, okay, you can choose to carry some light dumbbells and weights, okay, or water bottles if you like to increase the intensity. I'm not carrying anything. I like to work sometimes without weights so that I'm able to find that connection with the muscles that I'm working with. Okay, so if you like to get your weights, just pause the video and grab your weights and join me back again. Alright, for those who are with me, let's bring that leg into 90 degree lunge, low lunge here. So your front leg, front knee stacked above the ankle, which is your right leg. Okay, you can tuck the back toes if you need for a little bit more stability. The back leg, okay, again. So my back leg is left knee, so my left knee is stacked above. My left hip is stacked above the left knee. Okay, we're going to go into wide row. So I'm just going to face here so you can see my shoulder movements. I'm going to stack myself here. Okay, now you're going to hinge forward. So first of all, make sure your hips are square, which means the right hip and the left hip is in line. Okay, they're not crooked. And from here, you're going to hinge forward. So you're going to lean slightly forward. Okay, make sure your spine is completely straight. You're not rounding the spine. Completely straight. So you need to pull that core in a lot. Alright, now with or without the weights, I'm not using weights. We're going to come into wide row. So as you lean forward, your hands are facing each other. Now start to breathe. You're going to work the shoulder muscles. Okay, inhale. Can you bring the arms up? Don't have to be so high, maybe parallel. Okay, as you exhale, release it down. Again, inhale, lift. So focusing on the back shoulder movements. Try not, okay, to let the arms do the work. So focus on using the back muscle. 3, take your time. I'm going slow. And lower. 4. And lower. We're halfway there. 5. So those with the weights, you do the same with us. 6. And lower. Keep hinging. Do not come upright. 7. And lower. Last one like this. 8. And lower. Alright, we're just going to play with tempo. We're going to come up in 2 counts and lower in 2 counts. Together with me. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. Lower. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Lower. Almost halfway there. Lift. Lift. Lower. and lower. 4 more. Lift, lift, lower, lower. 3 more. Lift, keep going. Lift, lower, lower. Last 2, we're almost there. Lower, lower. Last one. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Good. Can we end at the top here? Let's do little pulses. Little lifts, little lower too. Again, focus is in the back, upper back muscles. Okay, use that to move those arms. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we hold it there? Can you lightly bend the elbows and straighten? And again, try to drive the movement from the shoulders. Start to connect with the body. Don't forget, we're still hinging. We have last 4 and straighten. 3 and straighten. We're almost there. 2 and straighten. 1 and straighten. Good. Slowly release down. Bring the right leg back. Wiggle your hips just a little bit. And we're going to do the other side now, okay? So this time, left foot forward. So I'm just going to face you so you can see what I'm doing in my hand movements. Okay, again, left knee on top of the left ankle, right knee stacked on top of the, right hip stacked on top of the right knee. Again, you want the hips to face forward, not towards the side. Okay, again, either with or without the weights, you're going to come into a wide roll. Same thing, pull that lower belly in, hinge forward, flat spine, not rounding this way, flat spine. Okay, from here, can you bring the arms, palms facing behind, straight arms like this. Okay, we're going to do the wide roll. We're going to lift it up to 90 degrees and lower it down. Again, the focus is on the shoulders. Try as much as possible to focus and initiate the movement from the upper body. You're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Last 4 more. Lift and lower. Lift, so look slightly forward instead of down so that your whole body is still able to keep that length in the spine, okay? 1 more. Lift to 90 and lower. This time, can we lift in 2 counts? Tempo. Let's play that tempo again. 1. Oh God, sweat is coming to my eyes too. Lower and lower. Lift, lift, lower and lower. Keep going. Lift, lift, lower and lower. Almost halfway there. Lower, lower. We have 5. Lift, lower, lower. 6. Lift, lower, lower. Go. 7. Lift, lower, lower. 8. Lift, lower, lower. Good. For the last one, can we hold it up there? Little pulses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really good. This time, we're almost there. Let's finish up. Let's go for narrow lifts. So this time, palms facing each other with the dumbbells or with your weights, okay? We are going to hinge forward, not rounding. Hinge forward, flat spine. Let's go. Let's pull it. Okay, I'm going to face this way so you can see. Okay, you're going to pull it up. Flat spine again and lower it down. Lift, elbows in line with the shoulders, almost in line with the shoulders, diagonally. 3, lift and lower. 4 and lower. 5, lower. 6, lower. 7, lower. Almost there. 8 and lower. Alright, let's come to your tempo. Let's play with tempo again. Let's lift for 1, 2, lower and lower. Lift, lift, lower and lower. Keep going. Lower and lower. Halfway there. Lower, lower. 5, lower, lower. 6, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, tempo. Good. Last 2. Lift lower, lower. Last 1, 2, lower and lower. Can we lift? Small little lift. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Place your palms down. Let's sit on the heels and let's come for a shoulder stretch. Also more like your shoulder stretch. Okay, also a bit of the arms as well. So let's do eagle arms. Can we have the right arm over the left arm? Okay, wherever you can grab. So maybe you're just being this way, just wrapping around. Okay, if it's accessible to you, your both hands together. If not, don't worry about it, just wrap this way. You can even grab opposite elbows. Okay, and what you want to do, you want to bring the elbows in line with the shoulders so that you can find that stretch. So either arms or grab opposite elbows. Stay here, breathe. If you want a little bit more, can you bring the elbows up even higher? Good, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch side. This time left arm over right. Okay, you can always grab opposite elbows if that works for you. Good, breathe. We have last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, slowly release the hand, shake it out. Alright, last sequence, we're going to work with some plank variations. Okay, option 1, stay in your tabletop. Option 2, come to your plank. Okay, whichever option you choose, we are going to bend the right knee. We're going to bring the right knee to tap the tricep and we're going to bring it back. Left knee tap the tricep and bring it back. Okay, so you can always do it also in tabletop position. Alright, let's go. I'm choosing plank. So if you're feeling strong, join me. Good. You can look in front of the mat. Let's go. Tap. Release, left knee tap, release. So only going for 8 rounds. Keep going. Now, if you want a little bit cardio workout here, you want to burn some fat, please feel free to run this walking mountain climbers out, okay? But if you're walking this with me, remember to keep that torso, which is the back of the body, as still as you can. So it doesn't matter if your knee doesn't touch the tricep, okay? What is most important is reaching that knee to the tricep. Good, 1 last round. Good, this time we're going to do a twist. This time twist. Left knee tap, right elbow. Almost there. You're almost there. Keep going. Twist. So pull the belly in and twist. Twist. Halfway there. We have last 5. 4. 3. 2. Any point in time, you can always go down to tabletop position, okay? Last one. Excellent. Bring both knees down. Shake out the wrist. If it's feeling a lot of tension, shake it out. Last one. We're going to come into plank. Now, if you're feeling already a lot on your wrist, come on to forearm plank, okay? So we're going to do this last sequence where we're going to roll from plank to a side plank on either side. Okay, I'm going to show you the first variation first. Tabletop position, okay? So you are going to be in tabletop position. You're going to bring both. You're going to swing. Actually, you're going to swing your hips towards the right. Now, so your left knee is now off the mat. You're going to stack the right shoulder, okay, on top of the right wrist. You're going to extend your left hand out. This is also a lot of work going on, okay? This is your side plank to the right. And then you're going to switch this side. Bring the feet across to the left side, okay? If you can, lift the right knee off the mat. If you can't, you can rest the opposite knee down on the mat. Okay, for those who are taking the plank variation, you will be doing it this way. You're going to rotate to the edge of the right foot. Your left foot can be onto the mat or you stack it on top. Again, shoulders stacked above the wrist. Extend the left hand out. Bring it down. Rotate to the edge of the left foot. Extend out, okay? Alright, let's go now. If your wrist is really feeling very tired, you do this on your forearms, okay? So you just have to rotate your forearms right and left. Alright, Last one, let's go. I'm coming to plank. Join me in plank if you like to. Otherwise, tabletop position is perfectly fine. Give me your plank. Let's rotate. Either stacking the left foot on top of the right or just placing it down. Left hand down. Twist. Side plank. Good. This is one round. Let's go for 7 more rounds. So you want to lift from the side obliques this side. Okay, as your hand extend out. So that your supporting hand, in this case right now is the left hand, doesn't have to hold so much weight. Breathe. Keep going with the breath. Exhale, come into plank. Inhale. Turn to the right. Exhale. Whew. Inhale. Turn to the left. Smile. Coming back to plank. Inhale. Turn to the left. Come into plank. We're almost halfway there. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Halfway there. Last 4. Let's go. Inhale. Woo. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Woof. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Last 2. Inhale. Lift. Smile. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Inhale. Woof. Lift. Exhale. Plank. Last one. Inhale. Lift. Woo. Exhale. Plank. Good job. Bring both knees down. Take a child pose if you need. That was well done. Shake out your wrist if you need. Okay, really final one now. Okay, we are going to move again to our side planks, and we're going to just do 2 sequences of 8 rounds, and we're really done. Okay, so again, choose. You can always do this on forearms as always, or do it in tabletop position. All right, so setting up for your side plank. I'm going the full side plank, so you can join me if you like to. You're going to rotate. I'm going to stack my right shoulder on top of the right wrist, and I'm going to start dipping my hips now and lift. Dip, whoo, and lift. Keep going. 3 and lift. We're almost there. 4 and lift. Halfway there. 5, lift. 6, woo, lift. 7, lift. 8, lift. Hold it there. This time, can you tread the knee? The left arm under and open. Woo. Left arm under and open. Keep going. Left arm. Twist and lift. Twist and lift. Oh my God. Last 4. Stay with me. 3 and open. 2 and open. Woo. 1 and open. Good job. Place the palms down. Shake out your wrists. Take a child pose if you need. Really now. Last one. Okay? Left side. You got this. Okay, at any point in time, you always please feel free to get that child pose. Okay, and rest the other foot onto the mat if you're taking the full side plank variation with me. Alright, let's shift to the side plank first. Arms up. Whoo. Let's go. Let's dip and lift. Whoo. Dip and lift. 3 and lift. 4, lift. 5. Well, there, almost. 6. Just 2 more. 7. Whew. 8. Alright, hold it there. Let's thread it through. Ooh. And open. Thread it through. And open. Keep going. Thread. And lift. 4. And lift. 5. Open. 6. Open. Last 2. 7. Open. 8. Open. Good job. Come into plank. Oh, final rest. Let's stay in our child pose. Forehead down to the mat. Good job. You can have a wide knee child pose if that works for you. I catch your breath here. my god, I'm sweating so much. Not sure if you're sweating wherever you're from, but that was not easy, even for me. Catch your breath here, breathe. I'm gonna wind down now, so can you walk your hands, starting in child pose, walk your hands over towards the right. Can you bring the left hand on top of the right hand? Straighten the elbows as much as you can, and at the same time, can you push the left hip down as you reach your hands and your arms towards the right side. Catch your breath here, breathe. 5 more breaths. Good, other side. Whew. This time, straighten the elbows, right hand over left. Find that nice, wonderful stretch. And catch your breath here. And good, slowly walk your hands back to center. Let's come into a seated position. You're going to come into a mermaid twist. So let's set up for your mermaid legs. Let's bend the right knee. And let's bring the left knee behind as we bend the left knee as well. So we place the right foot where the left knee is. And we extend the left ankle, if it's possible, in line with the left knee. So this is your mermaid seated pose. Okay, adjust your hips to face towards me. And we're going for a twist. So you're going to walk your hands down to the side of the right leg, right thigh, and hold it here for the twist. If you want a little bit more, you can place your left hand on top of the right knee and bring the right fingertips behind as you open up your right shoulder towards the back. Sit up straight and tall. Your spine has to be long. Breathe. And slowly bring your hands back. Let's switch sides. Bend the left knee. Bend the right knee, but bring the right foot towards the back. Okay, left foot touching the right knee. Both hands here for that twist. Body is upright. Otherwise, bring the right knee on top of the left knee. Bring the left fingertips towards the back as you twist. Shoulder towards the back. Try not to lift that right hip too high. Stay here, breathe. Four more breaths. And slowly coming back to center. Release the legs, shake out your legs just a little bit. And come into any comfortable seated position as we end the class with a few more stretches. Let's stretch out the neck. So let's bring the right ear to the right shoulder. This time, use the right hand. Gently place the fingertips under the tip of the left ear as you bring that right ear closer down towards that right shoulder. Maybe extend your left fingertips down towards the floor. Breathing here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly bring the hip back to center. Switching side. This time, left ear to left shoulder. Left fingertips on the tip of the right ear. Find that stretch on the right side. Then slowly bring the hip back to center. Palms on the knees. Let's do last few shoulder rotations. Inhale, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open up. 2, squeeze the shoulder blades, remember. 3, good, let's change direction. 3, 2, And last but not least, let's interlace the fingers, palms facing out, straighten the elbows, cat-cow here. Push your chest forward, look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring the belly in, bring the chin to chest, arm parallel towards the floor, pushing your hands towards me. 2 more rounds. Inhale, push your chest forward, look up. Exhale, pull the belly in, chin to chest. 1 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Good, then slowly release your hands. And that is week 4 done. You have finished the whole month and you did today with nothing but bar inspired movement and your own strength. I hope you feel how much work your neck, your shoulders and your upper back just did, because that was all you just showing up onto your mat today. If you enjoyed this class, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you have, please hit that button so you don't miss what's coming up next. I would love to see you back here again. So drop a comment and let me know how your body feels after this one. Take care of yourself, rest up, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.